Hello Scorpios, how are you doing? This is going to be your reading for May 21st. I hope that you're doing well out there. I think it's 21st. I hope the days haven't skipped me by yet. So May 21st is 11:30 here a.m. at Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to see what your energy is here, Scorpio, for you, and see what's going on for you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome tarot readers, and welcome cross watchers. All right. So I was going to see some energies here. Everybody reads different on YouTube, so I do read from my energy and what I see and what I feel, okay, with my intuition. All right, so it's not specifically, I'm not going to call out all those zodiac signs. I know some people do that. I don't. I just save my time with that because everybody's got different placements, different charts. You might have Leo, you might be a Scorpio, Leo, Libra, Taurus, So there's a lot of mixed up there. All right, Scorpio, let's see what happened in your recent past here. You feel like somebody cheated on you. This, right off the bat here with the Seven of Swords, you feel like somebody was doing some sneaky, shady stuff behind your back. You picked up your stuff and kind of left the scene. You have the Temperance here to find your inner peace, to find that balance back to your life. What is the energy is that I don't think you tolerate this at all, like really, just kind of really quickly from your recent past. But there's an energy here coming from that Temperance. It's like, what you have learned is to be very strong within yourself, Scorpio. And when I say strong, of course, Scorpios are mentally strong, which you can be mentally drained as fast behind closed doors, all right? So you are in this strength place of finding your patience, and it's almost like a battle with yourself in some regards with the Six of Swords and the Temperance here. It is kind of like that feeling like because of that what that person done to you, in the past, they challenged you with your own strength, with your own self, with your own self-dignity, your self-respect, your self-control, all that. And this person could have very well took away your dignity, or tried to take away your self-respect, try to take away. And basically, Scorpio, when you came into the Strength card here, it is that part of you fighting through everything and anybody in life. And I don't mean like physically fighting. I mean, like I said, you're fighting with yourself to be happy again, to find the inner peace. And that's what you're looking for, is your inner peace. Okay. So I'm just going to put my camera down a little bit so you can kind of more see that. Pull that up. All right. So you can kind of see that. So let's see what the cards is showing for this Strength card. Then we're going to go into Ten of Cups. All right. See, Scorpio, this is the part that you have learned, the Moon card. Okay, we're going to look at the Moon card. Okay, so the Strength card and this Ten of Cups here has taught you what to love yourself. I do feel like this is more the Ten of Cups because you lost so much with this past person that you dedicated and gave loyalty to. You had to look at your life as, I'm not getting the love I deserve from this person. I can't go through my whole life with somebody like this that's inconsistent, that's playing games to turn around doing things behind my back. Who wants to live a life like that with somebody, So you're looking for that person, even in yourself. Once you're learning this patience, this is what you're going to only accept. Of course, other things like financial and things like that, but you're looking for that person who is not going to bring no chaos to your life. And that's what you're learning here, that love is more than just the romantic feelings of Romeo and Juliet. It's not about the best sex in your life. It's not the best thing. It's about you have to love yourself so much that if anyone shows you this kind of crazy business again, you know how to send them packing out the door very quickly. Okay, so you got the Ten of Cups here, and Scorpio, you are a sign of being able to attract these types of people. And with this understanding, you're going to learn how to weed them out just as quick. Okay, Now you do come up with the, on the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords, the Moon card, the Three of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now confirming this is that you learn that people can look you in the face and lie to you. You have learned that once somebody starts disturbing your peace, bringing chaos, bringing problems, causing crazy making, and they are doing bad things behind your back. I mean, normal people don't go around hurting people, okay? So you do have this feeling now in your intuition. Also, the Moon card might be dealing with Pisces here, or Sagittarius, or Leo, or another water sign. But you also have the Three of Wands. So you're looking at this person, and once you look back at this person, that was the sneaky little rut, or the sneaky a-hole, you will look back and say, what in the world was I thinking? Okay, you might be thinking that now. But if you haven't crossed the bridge to I don't give a elf anymore, I don't mean that in a way of anger. I mean literally you just don't even think about this person anymore. You just don't give a elf, okay? And you have this Queen of Pentacles. And the thing that you have learned from this, Scorpio, is never to let people tear you down. You're learning how you're going to have to protect yourself. And you can understand people can, because when they cheat on you and you love somebody, of course you want to, your self-esteem and self-confidence gets shattered. Because that's what happens. But this is why you got to reserve your 10 of Cups. At least 5 of the Cups. You're going to have to learn to reserve some of the love for you. You cannot go all in on someone, not in 2026. The dating pool is a swamp, okay? Now, there's still a lot of great people out there, but you're going to have to weed through them, so this is how you're doing it. All right. So we're going to look at your current energy. Okay, so you might be telling yourself this. Like, the next person does this to me, I know I'll walk out, I get up and leave. I won't even explain myself anymore. You might have discussions, but if this person can't understand you, yeah, there you are. Yeah, Scorpio energy. This is what you need to change or not change. I mean, but you did come in reverse, so you're learning to tell yourself, I'm not dealing with no shady people. I'm not dealing with somebody who's breadcrumbing me. I'm not dealing with somebody who's inconsistent. They talk to me one day and they're gone the next day. So this is what you learned, Scorpio. Congratulations. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. You know how to pick up that cup of love and say, I'm out. I don't know if you saw that reel. I forgot the guy's name, but he's sitting at a table and it says me explaining before. I mean, you've probably seen these, and before you used to explain everything just because you were trying to fix it, right? But now you're saying, okay, I already told you one time, you throw your hands up, you dust it off, and you just get up and leave the situation. That's what you're doing. That's what you're learning to transform if you haven't already. All right, so that's what is a good thing, Scorpio, that you're taking this past lesson to an account for your future energy, okay? All right, so this came out. Yeah, so there's the Six of Wands. So let's see what's coming up in your current energy. Let's see what your feelings are, Scorpio. But that's what you learned. What Scorpio needs to know now. Okay, you are Nine of Wands. You're very cautious, and you know, it's like you have one eye open. And you know, you're gonna have to learn, Scorpio, coming out of this situation, keep both eyes open. Don't get caught up in the illusion of people's nonsense. There's the option cards. You might be starting to, only thing I say with Scorpio, don't waste your time on people who, yes, you need to heal, but do it in a timeline that is, you know, don't spend 3, 4, 5 years getting, everybody has a different process. But the more that you understand that this person was shady from the get-go, then you're like, don't waste your time in life that you never get back. The Death card here, you are in this mode, doing for you, and you feel like there's just always one thing after another here, but you're trampling over it, Scorpio. I do feel like you're just you know, yeah, you had some bad luck in the past with people, or you feel that way, or the person didn't work out with you, but you're in this transformation mode that you're seeking all the things that you deserve here, Scorpio. And even if it's a person, you are keeping those both eyes open, your intuition open, because now you know, right? The Wheel of Fortune here is something inside you has to recognize, and something you have to change. But also you see that change with the Ace of Wands, and you're going for what you deserve. So that could be finances. Yeah, well, there's the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Wands. So some kind of new beginning is going to start for you, and a new chance. Yeah, so you're something where you have had bad luck before, or you struggle through those things. See, when you're around people with that low vibrational energy, or that I don't know, they don't seem lively, you know, they seem way too serious, or they can't, all they want to do is get in the bed, you know, with somebody. They want to, it's like they don't know how to handle you, you know, how to manage a relationship. Those are the people you've been attracting. Now you do have the King of Swords here and the Queen of Wands. We saw that Queen of Wands before. Alright, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new opportunity of commitment or money here that's going to, looks like a major abundance here. But see, this is what you had to learn, Scorpio. This is what I'm getting, that you had to learn to accept yourself with somebody or without somebody. You had to accept yourself in the Strength card there, how to be the best person you could be. And you're learning that people can run off and leave you in a heartbeat. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. So this is why you have learned that you have to depend on, you are your own best friend. With the King of Swords in reverse. So you do have this Knight, whoever this is, Knight of Pentacles, slow moving Knight. King of Swords, not too serious. Again, this is somebody that might come across as being not too serious and not too communicative. You know, they're slow, you know, and I don't know if this is based on, sometimes it's really good people that you meet, they go very slow with you, build that friendship first, but not get to so much of a friend zone where you can't have romantic feelings for them. That's a serious thing. But this person that is the King of Swords, they sometimes are very confused within themselves. They don't even know what they want. So you do have this Queen of Pentacles, and they do see you as a wife or husband material. Wedding, they can see getting married to you. They can see being engaged to you. They see that you're a wonderful person. You stand it on your own. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So part of the Empress energy. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. So this person does see you as somebody, even though they don't talk to you a lot, it's almost like they're evaluating you and you're evaluating them. Now whoever meets, they do watch you though. And this could be a past person, of course, but I hope not. I hope it's a new person. Whoever this person is going to bring stability to you. What is this person going to do for Scorpio? They see success with you, Scorpio. 6 of Wands. They see you someone that they should continue seeing. Now, if your energy is very successful, you got to worry about these Knights coming in, trying to just take advantage of you. So no matter what, Scorpio, the lesson that you have learned in the past has taught you, you're going to have to find somebody on your equal give and take. You know what I mean? If somebody cannot, but they do, this person sees, yeah, there's an Emperor. This person is a business person or somebody very, very strong in their energy of taking care of business kind of thing. But they do see a future with you. Like they can see they can be successful with you, and you wouldn't, you know, you're not somebody. And also, it goes vice versa with you, Scorpio. If you're meeting somebody, you don't want somebody who's going to humiliate you and embarrass you down the road in front of your family and friends. Alright, so now I don't like bottom cards. Show me the Emperor's energy for Scorpio. Okay, this person may have came out of a hard relationship in the past. So they have been separated or divorced, and they have been living alone. They know this person actually feels very open about, not to you, they won't be with you at first date. This person's got to get very comfortable with you. Or you got to get comfortable with them. That's why I said I feel like this is their slow moving energy. Okay, they have the Ten of Pentacles. This person has money. Two of Swords. They get confused about you though. They love your patience. They love your energy, of your aura, your balance in life. Like, they do feel alignment with you. But they get confused about you. And because they have never met somebody like you, Scorpio, they feel like you are, you're the person they waited for. So yeah, so this person has this, they do know, they don't jump into a relationship very fast. And you shouldn't either. So if you've met somebody who is, talking to you but not talking to you, wishy-washy, you're going to have to slow down the commitment part, because this person does not like to commit immediately. Of course, it does make sense. You need to figure out if you are compatible, if you're aligned. But whatever this person is, you may have been on 3 dates, or you may have met this person, but whoever this is, if they're not talking to you every day, they're testing you to see how much patience you have. Are you the type that's going to beg them for a commitment? Or are you the one that's going to say, well, you know what? I agree with you. Let's be friends first. Let's take it slow. If it's more after that, we'll work on it step by step. So the Chariot here, but they're not going to leave you. This person, you'll see time will tell and increase. And there's the Magician. It seems like they have been wishing for you, Scorpio. And this is somebody that they think about you a lot, or they remember you a lot. They can kind of see the little girl, and they see the innocent or the little boy in you. And they like that. But some reason gives me another person has a little bit of insecurities. You make them intimidation. You intimidate this person. Well, you're Scorpio. You intimidate them for some reason. Because you come off very strong, like you know what you want, what you're doing. If they don't step up to the plate, oh well. All right, let's see what the outcome is for this energy here between you and this person here. It's the part you want to know. Knight of Cups. As time passes, Scorpio, you're going to be telling this person, I deal with consistency. I deal with consideration. I deal with somebody but I don't deal with somebody coming in and out of my life like Knight of Wands. I don't deal with somebody wanting to jump into bed with me. I don't deal with somebody who just wants a quick fix to their problems. So if you play the course here, Scorpio, if you go with the course that this person is talking about, you could possibly and that's why the past relationships did not work. Why they were unsuccessful, but they were not your people. The people you have been playing with, or well, I'm not gonna say you weren't playing, but the people you had dealt with in the past, they're almost like a loser. They were very quick to get in bed, or they professed their love to you, or confessed their love to you so quickly, and that's why it didn't work. They were not your wish fulfillment. How about this person Scorpio is connecting to? So this is what you are taking away. And this is what you'll tell this person. We can be friends, but if we're going to be friends, I don't have no expectations for you to talk to me. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You might say, I don't deal with liars. I don't deal with people who can't communicate. Page of Cups. I don't deal with people who love bombs me. 3 of Wands. Nobody wasting my time. So you're going to be very upfront when you get to maybe date 4, date 5, date 6, something like that. You're going to kind of put it out there and say, if we're going to do this, this is what I expect. So you're raising the bar on yourself and your expectations with the people you meet. The High Priestess here, you are doing observations. You're watching if this person upsets you, moving forward in the wheel. You're watching for red flags. They're doing the same thing. But I do think in the future here, Scorpio, they're watching for your red flags. They're watching if you're going to make them upset, your temperament, things like that. But I think in the future, they're going to fall in love with you here. I mean, how can they resist you? The Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. What's the answer to this Queen of Cups? And you might fall in love with this person too. All right, you have the World card. There's going to be a new future with this person. But if you're still dealing with Knights, they're going to be wishy-washy on you. And when I say wishy-washy, the person is by pattern keeping, right? So if you're friends, you don't expect that person to talk to you every day. I mean, even if you're in a relationship, maybe it's good to have that space, right? Maybe talk 3 times a week or 4 times a week. This person in Scorpio, you can be very intense. You can be very possessive, and you want to talk to that person like an hour every day on the phone. And you want to see them almost every day. But in reality, in 2026, we just can't do that anymore. Everybody's got their things to do. Even people who are married and living together, they go to work, they're gone all day, they don't speak, and then they come home, they have dinner, they eat, and they go to sleep. It's not much going on, but till the weekend. But there is a new beginning here with you, Scorpio. I do think this person is very fond of you. They're seeing a future with you. You're just going to have to wait on that person. You can't be dealing with none of this anymore, because that's what happened. But whoever this is very attracted to you. They might be hiding their feelings from you. So thank goodness that these people from your past has taught you what love is and what you deserve and what you need, if you're going to have somebody. But this person's got it all, because magicians, this is a divine person. Somebody that wants you in their life. But it's a step-by-step process, progression along the way. It's not like, okay, we met, let's have a relationship. No, it's down the road, and this person's going to know you. They're just testing your personality right now, your temperament, your compatibility, things like that. Okay, but this person seems very easygoing. But you got this person all confused. Like, is Scorpio genuine? Is Scorpio real? Is this a real person? Are they really this nice? They have dealt with people too, Scorpio. We all have. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, Scorpio. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me. It's $50 through Zoom. Give it a thumbs up if you like this reading. Thank you to all tarot readers that's coming to my channel. And thank you to all new subscribers and my loyal subscribers and fans and my family as well. So take care. I'll see you on the next read. Take care. Bye-bye. And you might want to think about this, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.